6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. We're live. We're with you. We have a lot to talk about.
We do.
From drops to a video that's going to be posted tonight. But I wanted to open this live by talking about the plush sale from this week. So, congratulations to all the coven members who were able to obtain the initiation plush.
Not just congratulations, but thank you.
And thank you
So much.
But congratulations to you for being able to pull it. It was a limited to 200. Comes with a cool glow in the dark pin. Deep inside of the bag, thank you. I'm still a little under the weather. Deep inside that bag, you're gonna find a piece of paper, and I'm not going to discuss that piece of paper. But we have been receiving a lot of messages. And what
Please refrain.
What I want you to know is that everything that you need in order to crack the code is in that bag. Okay?
Not in the plush.
Not in the plush.
On the piece of paper, you have instructions.
Right. So follow the instructions.
And you will have further instructions at a later time.
Yes. So follow those instructions. And you will be able to figure it all out. Just work on it. I've had people messaging me all weekend long, and I cannot give any information. I don't want to share anything. This is really an experiment to see how this goes, and in hopes that you guys like it enough, which I've gotten a lot of really great feedback just based off this one, that they love it. It's so much fun, and I want to bring more of this, not only to the Coven, but to Mischief Toys overall. And sort of fool around with this, but I love the experimentation and just seeing what people are, I don't know, like the fun part of it, right?
Yeah.
The experience part is what I mean. Having a fun experience.
Yeah, and this isn't something that we can do constantly, but once in a while, I would really love to continue doing this. It's been fun.
Yeah. So far, so good. So, okay, just giving you that information. It's all in that bag when you receive your plush. No more information. We will have an email that goes out to all Coven members at some point, but not right now. Okay, so wait on the email. If you figure it out, just jot it down. Put it somewhere safe, and then you'll receive that email, and then you'll be able to enter your code into the email.
Yeah.
And that will unlock something. And we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
More instructions from the
More
narrator
instructions
to
to follow soon. Okay. Oh my God. I'm going to start calling Chris's ass Heisenberg. He is the one who knocks.
Do you know what he's referring to?
Yeah, that's right. I do.
Yep. Should we tell that story?
We can, but let's talk about some other things first. We'll talk
I don't
about
know.
that.
We're going to lose it.
Okay.
The other night,
oh, God.
I was getting ready for bed, so taking off my clothes for the day, putting new clothes back on, pajamas back on, and I heard a knock at the door at it was like 11 o'clock, and Max is home. It was on our bedroom door, not the front door. And I was like, is something wrong? Because he never knocks on our door, ever. And I was like, what the hell? And I was like, hey, what's up? And there was no answer. And I was like, was I not loud enough? Like, I didn't know what was going on. I said, Chris, what can you get Max? And you were very confused.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out Max wasn't knocking on the door. Chris farted.
And it sounded like somebody knocking.
It sounded, no joke.
I thought you were far enough away not to hear it, so I didn't even think to bring it up.
It sounded like it was our bedroom door.
That's so damn funny. I forgot about it until you brought it back up. All right. Let's talk about some other things. Yesterday we posted brand new photos of our next brand new pin, which is the glittery pride
We're
pin.
We're not calling it
you call it something else now.
It is now called shimmer. I like the word shimmer. I think that is a much more fun word.
Okay. So we're using shimmer.
Here
now,
it is.
Hold on, before you get real close. What I want to say is that this is a pin that we had released last year, but it was not shimmering.
And this is smaller.
It's smaller. I am in love with this friggin' pin. This pin is so damn cool. In person, you're going to love this pin. It is so bright and fun, and it just makes me happy every time I see it. Even the background, like Noelle, our artist,
I had her add shimmers to the background.
She killed it with this pin.
She's amazing.
I gotta say, it's unbelievable. Look at this thing. Look how it shimmers. Look at this thing. The camera doesn't even do it justice, I don't think.
No, it definitely doesn't.
It doesn't. Can you get closer than that?
It is stunning.
How close can you get? There you go.
Well, I don't want to ruin the colors.
Right.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me. Nope. Hold on.
No, do it. Do it. It was good. No, do it.
I'm gonna try to
just turn it off. Look.
Yeah, you can see it there, but I'm trying to. There.
I love it.
Is that better?
Yeah, I love it. It is so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
So this pin, in case you do not keep up with Mischief Toys emails or our social media, this pin goes on sale tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. It is limited to 175 pieces. Better be very quick. This is stunning. This is kicking off the beautiful, colorful month of June, and we are so stoked to bring you our Pride figure that we will be doing this year.
Yep.
So
yep.
We might be talking about that very soon.
The Pride figure will be coming with its own pin as well. There's a bundle with that. So look out for that Pride figure coming very soon. We're not going to drop any information here. It might be something that we're on here next Sunday showing off for a drop for that week.
Possibly.
The upcoming week. Possibly. Yeah. So that's
Stay tuned
what we're aiming for.
more information.
Yeah, absolutely.
But another thing we have coming, well, let's not talk about that yet. I'm really excited to, but I think just know that we're about to announce something right here very soon.
Yeah.
But I would like to talk about how awesome our Pride figure is. Do you want to?
The new one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. I thought you meant the old. I thought you were wanting to go back and talk about the old one.
Oh well, the old one's really cool too.
The old one's really cool too.
But the new one, I think the best word that I have to describe it. I mean, obviously, awesome, beautiful, cool, sick, bro.
I got a good one.
Great.
No, not bro.
Yeah. I have a better word than you. It reminds me
of like a surfer or something. No, the word I was going to say is fabulous.
Well, that's a very good word, but
Yeah.
I think that's expected.
Yeah.
My word is snazzy.
Yes.
Do you think
Actually,
snazzy
yes,
is a
snazzy
good
fits
word?
very well. Yes. Yes.
Snazzy Pride.
Very probably the most colorful figure we've ever done. Like the amount of color that's in it. It's so unbelievable. Figure is so damn cool. Anyway, sorry.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. What were we going to say? You were tapping me.
I was tapping you to not go any further because people are wondering what character it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
People are speculating that it may not be Ghastly.
Really?
Yeah.
Who do they think it'll be?
Well, we only have one other character right now, which is Demonstro.
Oh, Demonstro.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will say, I can say it's not Mortem, because Mortem needs his debut. He needs, like, a true debut.
Oh, yeah. The Mortem, he's got a whole thing.
Yeah, we're not going to start that guy off.
I came up with a really fun and interesting crossover. Although I don't know if you'll like it, but I will talk about it after this because it's something I want to discuss.
Okay.
But it's something that I don't even know if it's feasible, but it's something I want to discuss.
I'm excited.
So one other thing I want to mention beside the figure, which this Pride figure that's coming out is really great. Of course, it's going to have its own pin, but then there's this pin that'll come tomorrow. I feel like every year we're trying to up our game when it comes to Pride Month because with all the bright colors, it's such a fun time to, make such a colorful figure with like sort of like the rainbow colors all wrapped into it. It I don't know. It gives us like kind of a palette to play with. You know what I mean? Like with just because one figure I was thinking about was Ghastly, but it's like paint, like rainbow paint, but it's like splattered all over him.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
I think that would be really cool.
That'd be really cool.
But beside all that, we worked on something today really hard. Actually, we've been working on this since January, believe it or not. We have been filming bits and pieces about our new, you can call it whatever you want, but our new warehouse. It's actually like a 2-car garage size, but our new warehouse for Mischief Toys. Our little documentary comes out tonight after this live. Our brand new little warehouse, Mischief Toys warehouse documentary will drop. It is about, I think it's under 20 minutes. We reviewed it just moments ago before we came on, which is why we were a little bit late because we wanted to watch it, make sure it all looked good, and then we produced it. It is awesome. I'm not saying that because I love everything that we do and I'm proud of everything that we do.
You're saying it because I'm awesome.
Because there's a joke that Heather carries throughout the entire thing that just makes me laugh my balls off. It is so funny. So please make sure you watch that after this is over if you have some time. If not, save it, watch it tomorrow or some other time this week when you have a moment. It is really, really cool. It's exciting. Yes, it's very exciting. There's so much going on here, guys, and without having tremendous support and you guys are loving all the things that we do, both with Mischief Toys and right here on GastroCast, we wouldn't be able to do these things. So we really appreciate you in a really big way. And when I'm standing inside the warehouse now, right now we're in this phase, which we'll explain in the video, where we're still kind of putting everything together, right? We've been given like this rectangle, and then the thing is in this rectangle, you have to set it up so you can work in it, right? So we can do Mischief Toys things. We're staying inside this rectangle. We just got stuff everywhere. And we're like, what do we do? We're not used to all of this. Usually we have a back room, literally in our home. It was a bedroom on our first floor. We would drag everything into like our kitchen living room area and then just like pack everything up. There would be paper everywhere, garbage. We tore our walls up in our house so much that we have to have a painter come out and paint the entire area because there were boxes banging into everything. It's an expensive endeavor to clean up after Mischief Toys.
Yeah.
But we're going to do it.
Mischief Toys definitely made some mischief. But right now we're in this phase where like we had a couple pallets of boxes delivered the other day. 3 pallets of boxes. Oh my God. And we got them delivered the other day. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to put them in the warehouse. Well, I did. And now I'm regretting it because like I had to like shift everything. And we still have a ton of like figures and stuff. Figures, pins, stickers, more boxes, all sorts of stuff in our guest bedroom, aka the Mischief Toys room. But we're gonna slowly phase it in. But you'll see what all of this means when you watch the video this evening. Chris did a very good job on it. I did a phenomenal job on it.
Well, it wouldn't have been a video without you in it, because Heather, like, you're leading the show, so I think you did.
Well, he's the cameraman.
I know you did a great job. I enjoy making things like this. I love being in front of the camera and filming our videos and all that, and just like having fun and being funny. And Heather and I, or if you want to call it funny, some people don't, but Heather and I just BSing with one another. I love doing that, but being behind the camera and just filming stuff and just like quickly trying to edit and paste things together and make it into something is something that is, I'm wild over that. It makes me so happy to do it. So enjoy that video tonight. Again, it'll come right after this live. You guys can check that out. please, if you like the videos, one thing I'm noticing is that with our videos, we were getting a bunch of likes before, but like the likes are dropping, the views are dropping. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. YouTube gave us like an error the other day, and it said there was like some issue with our videos, and like it didn't capture like what was it like. There was some sort of glitch. I can't remember exactly what it said. Anyway, there was a glitch in it. And so everything's been like, with GastroCast, everything has been like sort of like dwindling. I don't know what the hell is going on with it. I'm assuming that right around SDCC, things will sort of pick back up. I'm assuming that a lot of people don't want to watch Funko stuff anymore, but who the hell knows?
Well, I have a little teaser, and I'm not going to go into it because we promise secrecy for now. But later this year, and it'll come faster than we know it. Later this year, we have something, probably one of the biggest things that'll ever happen on this channel. Something we semi-joke about, but like now it isn't a joke. It's like real. It's like gonna be real.
Yeah,
it's
crazy. Some people reached out to us about an interview.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked that it's gonna happen. It's something that I'm not even believing it's gonna happen until it actually is like on the calendar, on the books.
Yes, which is why we don't want to say more.
Because at this point, it almost feels like a joke. And Heather believes it's like a loaded gun. Like there's something behind this where people are out to get us. I don't know, but what I'll tell you weird. It is because, and I'm probably going to make like, we'll probably make like a little documentary video about that itself because it's so unbelievable what's going on. But anyway, yeah. So watch that video later. The warehouse video, like it, whatever. Watch it, enjoy it. I enjoy making content. Doesn't matter if we get views or not. It's just so much damn fun.
So one thing that I just saw come through was a question. Is it just me or what? Sorry to go off topic, but if I can only attend NYCC one day, what would you suggest?
Oh, God.
I cannot say.
Yeah,
honestly.
Can I say something? Do you mind?
Okay.
Okay, what I was going to say is, and this is early stages.
No,
early stages.
No.
Hold on, I'm
not
going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything crazy.
Okay.
The con experience that we're putting on this year is something unlike, I don't know of any other company that's done this. We have something special. Let's just say every day of the convention you're going to want to be there. I don't know how else to say it without like giving stuff away. You are going to want to be there every single day. It's huge. I'm telling you right now. We always bring this up, and I feel like I'm trying not to be just a hype man. I'm trying to tell you, like, buy your tickets for NYCC and look out for tickets for the Mischief Toys event. This is going to be the biggest thing we've ever done, hands down, and it's going to be the greatest thing that we've ever done. It's going to blow your socks off. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. If
you are a fan of Mischief Toys, you know, like Chris said, he's not just trying to be a hype man. Like, you will regret not going all 4 days. I can say that. It's going to be an absolute blast. We are doing something, a lot of things actually, that we have never done before. I just can't stress enough. Not only would we love to see you all 4 days, but you will definitely want to come to the Mischief Toys booth all 4 days. Well, it's going to be amazing.
Something that's important to me is not to be the same all the time.
Yeah.
And I notice, you know, like, I always bring up Funko because we talk about them all the time, and I'm not degrading them either, because Funko does bring a lot of really cool experiences. Their theming is really cool. The setup and how it looks is really cool. They do really great things, and much like them and most other companies, we want to change theming and we want to do all these things, but I want to change the entire experience. I don't want it to be the same, you know, year in and year out. I want to change it. I want to kind of share give you guys something to be excited about. You go to NYCC and it's I'm going to go to each table. I'm going to set it up on a calendar. And I'm going to go pick up my item every single day. That isn't what I want. I want it to be something entirely different. I want you to come to our booth. I want you to show up every single day, and I want you to be like, holy crap, what are they doing here?
Yeah.
This is nuts. So we're actually, one announcement that is sort of premature. We are most likely, because we've sort of been offered it, we've been offered a larger booth, and we've been offered a larger booth on the right side of the convention, meaning the correct side of the convention, where a lot of the other big boys are.
Yeah.
So if we are there, no one can tell us that they can't find us. I can't tell you how many people have approached me in person, online, that they have gone to New York Comic Con and they cannot find us. And it sucks because I feel so bad for them. I feel bad that maybe we didn't explain it well enough. But last year, I feel like we were in a place where you could find us. The first year, you couldn't. Last year, I feel like we were in a better place, but people still had issues. So this time, it's going to be
cut and dry.
It's going to be where you find us, and there's no way that you didn't.
Yeah.
There's just no way, because we are going to be sort of near where Funko is going to be set up. That's supposed to be that's supposed to be the trajectory based off what we know. Will we be at Fun Days? No. So no SDCC for us. Heather and I, we cannot fly. Or I can't. I think Heather has sort of not been able to fly because of me partially.
Well, right now I can't because
Right. So I can't fly. I'm a mess when it comes to flying. It makes me, it F's me up in my head. And let me tell you something. It kills me that we can't. And the reason why it kills me is that I would love to go to Fun Days. I would love to be out there with all of our friends. I know a lot of our friends who end up probably going. Hopefully one year Heather and I can get out there one way or the other. Maybe by slingshot, we could be slung from the East Coast over to the West Coast. Or maybe we'll drive out there at some point for Mischief Toys. I don't know. But I will tell you that is the plan, is to get out there at some point. I would love to.
Yeah,
I would absolutely love to.
So we got a very good question from Loot in a Boot. She asks, hold on, where'd it go? Does it matter if it's morning or afternoon on the days? This question has come up a lot. So my recommendation's always morning, only because we don't typically stay there for the full day. Our line dwindles down by afternoon. Typically, if we do sell out that day's allotment, we've sold out pretty quickly. This year, I don't know how things are going to be. We're doing things so differently. Highly, highly, highly recommend morning. We are working on logistics as far as Wi-Fi, multiple machines running, trying to get the line to move a bit more smoothly. Maybe we'll have some sort of a checklist type deal similar to other booths that are available. I hate comparing us to Funko, but Funko often will hand out pieces of paper, you check off what you want, and then it makes for a very smooth checkout process.
Yeah.
So we may do something like that, depending on what we carry each day.
Yeah.
I'm not really too sure how that will work or if it will, but if you were there last year or the year before, it can get pretty hectic with merch and things like that. So please, show up when you can at your earliest convenience, but especially on the day where we are having our event, which has not been announced yet. Night of Mischief details will be announced August-September timeframe. So, please look out then. And on that day, it will definitely be a cut short day because
Yes.
Night of Mischief is going to take a lot of preparation.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So more information to come about the event. The event is going to be a whole other thing. So being at the con is one thing. Going to our booth, that's one thing, right? But separate from that is our actual event, which I would say this year, the level of excitement for this year's event. Now remember, first year was in the back of a dive bar, which was it was fun. It was a great experience. Second year was inside of a bar where there was a lot going on. Other parties were happening inside this bar. It was so loud that we barely could talk to each other. This year, our aim is to basically take over an entire bar. I don't know where it's going to be yet, but take over an entire bar and have our own event where you come to the door of the bar, you have to show your ticket or whatever the case may be, and that lets you in. Nobody else from off the streets will be able to come in. It will be very specific to the people who got their tickets to come to the event, because there will be exclusives that only you can get as a ticket holder for the event, right? So there's no other way of getting in. More information about it to come soon.
Okay, a couple questions. So, Ray, thank you so much. I don't know if that would work at NYCC. I swear to you, and other people swear this too, but I feel like they force you into position where you have to purchase their Wi-Fi, because our Wi-Fi works spectacular until Thursday. And once Thursday hits, it's like
they turned off the Wi-Fi or
it's
something.
insane.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to pay for it. No big deal. But it really sucks.
JM Sosa is the narrator going to be there. We're going to, hopefully we'll have the entire crew out there.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we are hoping, as long as everything...
As long as everybody can come.
...goes smoothly. Brian and Nick going, as of right now, yes, they are. We will have more people on the team this year. We already have everybody. We're really looking forward to it.
We have no information about when the Night of Mischief will take place. We're still working out all the details. It's way too early.
Yeah, we plan on releasing more in August, September timeframe. So, please put that in here. You guys will be the first to know. We'll let you know as soon as we can.
By the way, so many people out here with the same fear as me with the flight. Thank you. I hate to say this, but thank you for saying that, because I always feel like I'm alone in having fears of flying, and I feel like such a wimp. But I'm telling you, I think about it long enough, I start sweating. It's terrible. I don't know why. It's just so horrible. And it didn't help. The other night we watched The Twilight Zone, the movie, with the gremlin on the wing. And let me tell you, that really worked me up too.
Yeah.
It worked me up pretty good.
Yeah. I have a lot of fears that are sort of irrational. I call them irrational, but really, I feel like everybody has some sort of fear. But I've had anxiety like all my life, so I always feel like mine are times a million.
Yeah.
Like, I have to do a medical thing tomorrow that I'm like really freaking out about, and luckily I think Chris will be available to go with me, but like that, it takes some stress off because I'm not going to be there alone, but like there's literally nothing that you can do.
I know, there's nothing you can do about it.
And I can't have my phone. Like,
I know.
I'm freaking out.
It's not fun.
So I don't... You know that on an airplane, there is such a low chance of something bad happening.
Yeah.
Like, you're in so much more danger driving to work every day.
Absolutely.
But in your head, you blow it up to a place where it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mark, I do get on boats, but I have issues there because I can't swim.
Well, that's nothing to
I can't
laugh
swim.
about.
I can't swim. Oh, it's terrible. I hate that too. I've tried so many times in my life to learn how to swim, and it never works out for me. I feel like some people are just not designed to swim. Like, I'm not supposed to.
I feel like you
it's
could.
Weird.
I feel
it's
like
weird.
you
I've
could.
tried.
I
I've tried
think,
so hard.
I think your fear holds you back a bit.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think it does. Although I mean I've been swimming in pools and like,
you're like a little seal out there.
Since I was like a little kid.
You're like a little seal.
Will we be able to bring boxes to have signed at the booth this year? So
we're gonna limit how many figures you can come to the booth with, and here's why. Last year we had somebody, and by the way, if you're watching, if it's that person, nothing against anybody. Multiple people. Nothing against them. We appreciate them, and the thing about it with me is that I'm willing to sign any of your boxes at any point in time, and as many as you want to bring. But the problem is at New York, we're so inundated and so slammed the entire time. I cannot sign an entire bag full of figures. They were bringing us bags that were like about up to my waist, full of figures that we signed them all. Didn't have to, but we did because we wanted to. But the issue is, it sucks mainly because they'll leave their figures and then we have to put them in the booth somewhere in hopes that people don't come and take them because we can't sign them all at one time. It like kind of leaves us behind. So this year, I would say, please limit it to 1 to 2 figures. That's it. Like, make it easy on us, please. We're going to sign figures that we're selling. But if you really want to bring a figure to sign, like if we have the narrator or Peter with us, bring your narrator figure if you have it for the first time. Have him sign it. There is no problem with that. But just don't bring us like a whole bag full of stuff. It becomes really overwhelming. But outside of that, we will sign anything at any time. Like at the event, you could bring some more with you at the event. I'll sign them there for sure. Just at the con, it's crazy.
It really is. Oh, this is a really sweet comment. Kev's popping collectibles. As a flight attendant, if I know any of my passengers are fearful, I'll always go out of my way to keep them occupied and distracted throughout the flight. That is like
That's
so
awesome.
Sweet.
What
That
a
is
great
sweet.
person. You're a great person for doing that. Because, people like me get on airplanes and freak out, and just having that interaction is really helpful. Like I said, I haven't been on an airplane in a while, so it's hard for me to say at this point.
H. Ely said, I can't swim either, so don't feel bad about that.
Yeah. It's terrible. We go out on a boat, on Heather's dad's boat, and I'm just like the whole time terrified. Like, what if I go overboard? What happens to me? Dead. I'm gone. Prints possible. I will say this. We are deep and heavy into doing more prints. We love them. People love them. Fans love them. We found that they're incredibly popular, and is something that we want to have a continuation of.
I have a question.
But more prints for sure. I can promise you that we have one coming over the summer. So, and I can't talk about
It's
it. Just
very
so,
cool. You guys are going to love it.
Can't talk about it now, but it has already been finalized. We finalized it this weekend, actually. So super stoked. Can't wait for you to see it. More to come. I'm telling you, over the next 3 months, I would say the last 3 months, you haven't seen a lot out of Mischief Toys because we've been so behind. The next 3 months, because we were behind, we're going to be flooding you with so much stuff. And I think this is the perfect time for you to make our announcement.
What announcement? The one I just asked you about when I turned off? Oh. Well, while we're on the topic of NYCC, should
Okay. No, you can do that now. Yeah, sorry.
So, this is not a definite, but I'm trying to make it happen. And I think it can happen, and I think it will happen because I am set on this. Anyone who purchases Night of Mischief tickets will have the ability to purchase Night of Mischief merch prior to the convention and Night of Mischief. And
can I ask you a question? You mind?
in front of everybody?
Yeah, I don't think it'll matter.
Okay.
Are you going to do it beforehand so they can wear it to the event?
Can I finish what I'm saying?
Oh, is that what you're going to say? I feel like I'm in class. The teachers explain something and I'm asking questions and beating it to the punch.
We are going to be putting them on sale with enough time to ship them to you prior to the event. So I am very excited. We will have shirts and we will have hats with our Night of Mischief logo this year. And I am so excited.
So that's something new as well. We are designing a Night of Mischief logo. So that means that we'll have Night of Mischief logos from henceforth. I really want, we're trying to design one that we can use every year. Because I feel like you can use it and then theme it. And the reason why I want a Night of Mischief logo to sort of, I think it's important for our logos to be consistent and constant.
And commemorate it.
Yeah, and so I think it's important to do those, to continue to use those things.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are like me or not, but when I do something special, I like something to remember it by. And that is why Chris cusses at me every single time he walks into our closet and sees how many t-shirts I have, because t-shirts are my thing. So if I go to a concert, I pick my favorite t-shirt and I buy it. And it just, every time I wear it, it reminds me of that concert. If I go to like a special new place, like when we went to the Hawaiian themed Chick-fil-A in Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
I did not get a t-shirt because I don't wear blue very often, but I got socks. So now, every time I put those socks on, I'm going to think about those delicious chicken nuggets that we had
Nice.
at the Hawaiian Chick-fil-A place. So I like to commemorate things in that way, and I'm hoping to turn Mischief Toys fans into hoarders like me, so that you understand what it feels like to get cursed out by your spouse for having a very full closet. But the very big thing that we are dropping on you right now, well, not right now, this week, is we are going to be putting these guys, these protectors, Mischief Toys protectors, up for sale on Tuesday.
Wait a minute, hold on real quick.
Yeah.
An order just came through. Actually, a couple orders. How long are the Coven of Mischief?
10 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, Coven of Mischief. Anybody in Coven of Mischief, if you have not purchased their shirts or hats yet, the new stuff, the red and black stuff, they will be going down at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So you have, what, about 34 minutes left? So go and buy if you haven't already. I will tell you this. This is the most amount of Mischief Toys apparel we have ever sold. I cannot even believe it.
It is only available to a small amount of Mischief Toys customers.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, just Coven of Mischief folks are buying this stuff, and it is craziness. Thank you so much for making it so successful, and we have some really big plans for more Coven of Mischief apparel.
Great. Now that you have talked about all of that, can I get back to the announcement? Because this could have been done long before, and you literally
Alex said that I was
me.
stomping all over your...
It's crazy. I literally, he's like, can we talk about it? And then he's like, well, guys, get the shut up.
Hey, don't throw the F word around.
Okay. We have this size. We have this size. Every single one has our Mischief Toys logo on the top. We have this size. And we have this size. So this size is the exact same size as this size. However, you will see a difference. This one is for our current figures. So every single figure after the wide style boxes, so our very first figures of 2022, the 3 first figures we ever released, which include First Run Ghastly, Common Ghastly in this wide box, and Initiation Ghastly. They are the same size, like I said, but the difference is the logo and the flap are both on top.
So can we tell them the funny part about this?
Sure.
So Heather, well, you put in an order for protectors originally, and Heather ordered...
I did not.
Somebody, whoever we ordered through, and I'm not going to name names.
I didn't specify because I, for whatever reason, blanked that the box has changed.
Anyway, they ordered a ton of these. What, 500? Or something like that, like a crazy number. So they ordered a ton of the regular kind, or the OG kind, and we didn't get the normal, like, new figure kind, which is a mess. So we have a ton of these now, but we didn't want to put these up for sale when we first got them months ago, because they were only for the OG, and if you put your figure in there, then it's going to be on the side, and it looks all wacky and weird. Like, I would personally do it, I guess, if that was my last-ditch effort, but we didn't want it to be your last-ditch effort. We wanted to be able to get these, the right OG ones, out to people, and then also have the regular new ones available as well.
Yeah, so just so everybody is aware, these will be clearly marked. I put in what versions of Ghastly this excludes. But this one basically just says wide style. So you should be able to know based off of that. So the bundles and pricing, let's get into that. So since this is brand new, I have a sheet of paper in front of me. I am so sorry. By the way, Ghastly can fit in the protector with the foam between the two sides of the box.
Right, because last week we had a bunch of people in the comment section explain to us where the foam needs to go. Thank you all so much.
Yes.
because I
Well,
felt like an idiot.
It's crazy because I'm telling you, like, $7 a pop, the ones who made these amazing protectors, and me, I tried it. I tried it so many which ways. I tried it between these boxes. I swear to you, I didn't try the X-ray box, but I swear I tried it here and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
But maybe I just had a weird piece of foam. I don't know.
I think it was Eric Hooker that helped us figure it out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you, Eric.
He basically said, hey, you
Idiots.
dummies.
Look, we spend all of our time coming up with new Mischief Toys ideas for figures and things. We don't have time to figure out the whole protector thing. But
We
no.
don't have time to be smart.
thank you. Because we're dummies, we couldn't figure it out.
Will Tiki Ghastly fit in the Demonstro protector? No. So Tiki Ghastly and Demonstro are different sizes. However, the reason we did not create a Tiki protector yet is because we only have one Tiki Ghastly figure.
Right.
So as time goes on, I'm hoping to add Tiki Ghastly. So look out for that in the future. So let's talk about the bundle sizes. So for the Ghastly protector, that is for like most Ghastly figures from henceforth, or from, you know, the first 3 figures forward, we are selling in bundles of 1, 2, 5, and 10. 1 will be $5, 2 will be $9, 5 will be $22, and 10 will be $42. So the more you buy, you get a bit of a price break. For the wide style, we are only doing 1 and 2, only because there's technically 3, but really like 2 variants of this particular box. So we have first run and then common of the original 2022 release, and Initiation Ghastly. So that's the only reason why we put up max bundle of 2. 1 will be $5 and 2 will be $9.
Oh, thank you, Alex. That's so sweet. Did you see what he said?
No.
I'm literally sick of how proud you guys make me every day with what you have been creating.
I love
That
you.
is so sweet. We love you, dude.
Demonstro, we are selling 1, 2, and 4, because as of right now, we have 4 variants of Demonstro. We have regular Demonstro, Initiation Demonstro, Valentine's Demonstro, and Blacklight Demonstro. So 1 protector is $8, 2 will be $15, and 4 will be $30.
Let me hold on. You do that. Turn it back. No, turn it on.
I
I'm
am.
gonna go around the back here. I'm gonna see if I can't move where that's plugged in.
Thank you. I'm going to finish this, so please stop
No,
talking.
go ahead. I'm trying to fix your issue.
Gargoyle, we are selling up to 4, just like Demonstro as well. 1 is $10, 2 are $19, and 4 will be $36. And we are going up to 4. There will not be very many bundles of 4 available. Reason being is not everybody has that black light gargoyle. I am very sorry. That is still such a huge pain for us here at Mischief Toys. But as time goes on and we develop more and more figures, we sort of gauge how well protectors sell. We'll be able to offer in larger amounts. So when more Gargoyle Ghastlies come out, we'll have larger bundles. Same with Demonstro, same with Ghastlies. Again, with the Ghastly, we're sort of trying to figure out like how the protectors are going to do. So if we see that they're selling really, really, really well, we'll just, you know, order a gazillion of them and just have them on hand all of the time.
Okay, I'm gonna unplug and plug back in.
Okay.
Okay, so just hang tight. Everybody hang tight.
Wait, you're unplugging what?
The camera.
Just the camera.
Yep.
Is the mic still on?
Mic is still on.
Okay.
Okay.
So, oh my gosh, it's stuck on my face. I look bewildered. So, we are very excited to bring these to you guys, and it's going to be awesome. I'm really happy we finally are able to bring these to life. Yeah, screw you, Chris. I'm so,
God.
I'm so glad to finally bring to have brought these items to life with the help of $7 a pop. They have been lovely throughout this whole process. They have been super helpful. We love them, and the quality on these protectors are fantastic. So right now, while you're seeing my crazy face, I am going to talk about some questions in the comment section. So John asks, how do you know people won't just buy tickets to get the merch with no intentions of coming to New York? Well, that would be a very expensive ticket to just get merch with. This year's event, the Night of Mischief, will not be inexpensive. We, like Chris had mentioned, we are renting out a whole space. We are doing so much with the Night of Mischief that it is going to be a hefty ticket price. So if someone wants to get merch, as in a t-shirt and a hat, and then spend money on a ticket and not actually go to Night of Mischief, that's on them. They're not going to get the items that are offered at the Night of Mischief. So nothing I can do to stop it, but I would hope someone wouldn't waste that much money. Like, what if they don't even like the logo and they bought this ticket for nothing? The tickets will be non-refundable. They are non-transferable. So, if someone wanted to say, oh, well, I'm just going to flip it on eBay, you can't. We're checking names at the door. That's just how it's going to happen. Let's see. I am reading the chat. Lots of people placing coven shirt orders. Thank you, guys. A lot of people are very excited for Night of Mischief.
How are we feeling about the protectors? Let's hear some love on that.
Well, hold on.
I like to hear what people have to say.
Are you guys going to have enough, or is it going to sell out in 2 minutes? I don't know.
What's that? What?
The protector. I don't know. We have a lot, but I am always shocked by what sells and what doesn't sell as quickly. Always.
Yeah.
Always. Can't wait for protectors.
I'm happy to hear people are excited about protectors.
Yeah.
Because this was sort of an endeavor that we for a while we weren't sure if we're going to do it or not, and a lot of people started asking about protectors, and that's when we started following down this path of let's see what they cost, and let's see if it makes sense, and do not enough people talk about them or ask about them, and we saw enough that made us think, okay, let's just order them, see how it all plays out, and if they sit in our back room on shelves forever, that's fine, but hopefully they'll catch on.
Did you mess with the lighting?
No.
We look pale there.
Oh, whatever.
How about ghastly armors? No plans for that. Our boxes are very sturdy. Honestly, me personally, I didn't feel the need to do this, but you guys wanted it, so we did it. A big part of the reasoning as to why I'm not super interested in doing armors is because these can be condensed, where armors cannot. So if we were to talk $7 a pop into doing an armor, it would take up so much space.
Do you know how often you'll restock protectors? It depends on how well they do.
I can't answer that question.
Can you buy multiples? Yes, you can.
Hold on, please. Can I finish?
Oh yeah, sure.
Because I answered all of this, so I'm gonna recap in a moment.
Okay, go ahead.
But sorry. I just don't want the chat, because sometimes if you wait too long, it like bumps it all away.
I understand.
Will protectors be sold at NYCC? I'm hoping so. Again, this is all an experiment. I don't know how many people are going to be interested in protectors.
It'll also depend on how much we can fit, like, in our vehicle to go there. Like, there's a lot of, like, ifs.
Yeah.
I would love to bring protectors, and that way you could protect your stuff for it to go back home if you have to ship it or whatever. But we can't make any promises yet. We'll probably make all those announcements before we go, right? Don't you think? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I do plan on having them at NYCC. If they can actually get done, that's a completely different story. But, I mean, we do have plenty on hand, but I don't know if we have, like, last us till NYCC plenty. But I'm going to take a look at the analytics from the sale tomorrow. And depending on how that goes, we'll sort of estimate how many we will need for NYCC. And again, like Chris mentioned, if it fits with
Lissa,
what we do.
you're asking when will common ghastly go back up, so we have more on the way. So hopefully soon, because I would love to get those back out in the world again. It's been a little while since we put up common ghastlies, so it'll be nice to be able to put them up. Our plan always is to put them on the website and just have them like set for people that find us. They could buy one, but they always sell out. So we have a hard time keeping them in stock.
Yeah. So, okay, to recap, we got another question about the coven secret. So as far as the coven secret goes, everything you need to know with your initiation plush ghastly is on that piece of paper. So right now, all you need to pay attention to is what is on that piece of paper. On that piece of paper, it says you will receive more communications from Mischief Toys at a later date. Keep in mind that we have a lot of international folks. So we have decided to allow most of the international orders to be received by those international customers of ours before we really do anything too heavy with that. I plan on sending an email this week about like, hey, more information is going to come soon. It looks like people are receiving this, blah, blah, blah. And you don't need to contact us. Please, it's not you don't need to. Please don't contact us. We purposely put the email thing in there so that you know that something more will be coming. If we had 200 people DM us or email us, it would be an absolute nightmare. For us personally, we're 2 people, and that's just hard to keep up with. Yeah. We love the enthusiasm, but we can't do it that way. So please just give us a bit of patience when it comes to receiving those emails. There will be clues, and then we will give final instructions when it is.
Wait for an
time.
email. That's all I can tell you.
Yes.
Everybody's asking the same question.
And it's going to be a blast.
Coven patches, big back patch of the Mischief logo. Nothing on the books right now for that. But we did patches a couple of times. They didn't do crazy well. So we sort of backed away from doing patches. But if more people want patches, that's definitely something we could start thinking about. Do we have any information about next year's meetup, which will take place in Maryland, Celeste Crawford's asking?
As of right now, we do not.
So no information about it. But I want you to know that it is something that is constantly on my mind and something that I'm planning. So think about the New York Comic Con event to be a kind of like the smaller version of what I plan on doing here in Maryland. I want to start off in New York with something small, see how well it does, see how people react to it, and see what kind of excitement we get from that. And then if it does well, then I know what will work for the Maryland thing, or I'll find where things did not work and I can make them better for the Maryland thing. So basically, the New York Comic Con event is going to be a test bed for our Maryland event. So, but that's a good question, Celeste. Ray's asking a question. Ray Melendez, say I buy an extra ticket for Night of Mischief and someone bailed. Can I send it to another person?
They can't be sent. You have to arrive together. So we haven't worked out all of the details yet. And that's even if we allow multiple people to buy multiple, because last year they went very fast.
Well, yeah, we'll have to talk that out.
We will give you guys the information as we have it. As of right now, really all that we've said is all that we can say.
But one thing I do want to mention is we are trying to do our best so flippers aren't jumping in to buy those tickets to flip the tickets before the event.
Well, they can't.
That's my point.
Yeah, they
That's my
can't.
point. So we're setting it up in a way where that cannot happen.
Yeah, 'cause
so it's going to be one of those things where if you buy your ticket, you better be damn sure that you're going to the event.
You will need ID.
Yeah.
Bring your identification, because we're not gonna play that game. We're not gonna play the you gotta pretend your name is so and so. It's not gonna work like that.
Are we ever getting blood red coven lanyards? More information to come, James Neff. More information to come. I think you'll be pleased. Speaking of Maryland Ghastly, will that figure and plush be available always because it's your state figure? Yeah, you know what? That's so weird that you're bringing that up. I feel like you were reading my mind or something. So that's sort of, I think, what we're going to do. I know the figure definitely, but the plush, I think I want to remake the plush with this new manufacturer that we're using and do more Maryland ones after we sell out of the ones that we already have. It is important to me that we always carry Maryland stuff, to include the shirts. So maybe not this shirt, because we did run this shirt and the circle logo, but I really want the Mischief Toys circle logo with the Maryland flag in it. I want to run that multiple. I want to continue to run that because I love that shirt. That might be my favorite shirt
It's a great
that
shirt.
we've ever done. Yeah, I love that shirt so much. Drew, happy to do it. Yeah, that whatever we can do to make sure that it's going to be a fun event. We want like fans to be able to come to the event and enjoy the event and have all these Mischief Toys folks in the same room. That's what these events are supposed to be about.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. Speaking of the, what were we speaking of? Oh, the Maryland stuff. We still have Maryland figures on the website. You can purchase directly from mischieftoys.com. They are on our website. And we also have some Maryland plush that went up. So you're more than welcome to go and grab some Maryland plush too.
Kevin Piano, I know. That's why I married her, because she is the coolest. I got my Pride
Very
shirt
cool.
today, and it's perfect. Such a huge fan of this one. You guys are the best. Oh, that's awesome. Glad you enjoy it.
Yeah, I love that that design. The shirts and the hats came out beautifully. They're so bright. And I think that anyone who didn't purchase those are really going to regret it, because it's such a cool design. And I feel like not only that, but the figure that's coming out is so
Remarkable.
cool, and it's going to make you want it that much more. And we actually have something really interesting coming up, something that we don't typically do. We are going to preview a figure before the merch comes out, and we're going to do merch pre-orders and then drop the figure
Yeah.
for one of our summer figures. I think that that's going to be very interesting. I think that'll be the way to do it. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're doing a giveaway with this particular merch drop as well. And I think you guys are going to be super stoked. It's been a while since we've done a giveaway with a merch drop, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think you guys are going to be very excited.
Any plans for coven sweater or hoodie closer to winter? Yes.
So what we do as far as hoodies go is we evaluate what designs sold the best.
Yeah.
And we will put up multiple designs of a hoodie for you to choose from for pre-order once it starts to get cooler out. And we will definitely do that. And occasionally we will put a hoodie up in conjunction with a design. Like for example, like late last year, or maybe it was early this year, we did our bright coven merch. So it was just a bunch of bright coven symbols all over. We did a hoodie pre-order with that because it was still cold out. So we might do more of that because you guys really seem to dig it.
Jim Maxwell's asking, hey guys, any idea when the Blue Glow Ghastly merch will be going out?
Okay.
Thanks so much.
So what I would recommend when you place orders, we try to do this on every item we put up for sale is to pay attention to when the estimated time is. And typically we're pretty spot on. Sometimes it might be slightly later than what is in the description, very rare, but the X-ray merch should be going out mid-June. And I'd also like to specify, I know you probably know this, Jim, so I hope that you're not taking this like I don't think that you do, but the X-ray Ghastly merch, the hats glow, but the shirts do not. So I just want to make that very clear. And I think we did in the description and emails and everything, but I just wanted you all to know that. Now, one thing we do try to do is if something is coming a little bit later than expected, we like to give you all an update. Now, like a week or two isn't a big deal for us, but if it's extended past that, we like to take the time to send an email. So one item that we had an issue with this past shipment was Initiation to Monstro merch. So one of the shirt designs came out perfectly fine. The hats are gorgeous, but there was an issue with the design with the little Mischief toys on the front and the big Demonstro head on the back. So I sent an email to everybody who purchased that shirt and let them know that there would be a delay. I'm hoping to hear more information soon, but we are hoping that this issue gets corrected in a timely manner.
Will you guys restock OG Demonstro again? Yes. So we have more Ghastlies and more Demonstros coming actually pretty soon. So be on the lookout for them. Of course, we'll announce that when they're about to happen. So sign up for our newsletter on MischiefToys.com and also follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys. I think those are the two best places to find out the latest and greatest information. Mischief Monday theme reveal tonight or tomorrow, Heather? What's the theme? Do you remember which one we came up with?
We said multiple things.
I got the one.
Okay. Say it.
So tomorrow's theme from Mischief Monday, which let me explain to you before I say what that is. Mischief Mondays is our new social media like gathering place where we want you basically to go and take photos of your figures, your Mischief Toys figures, in scenarios by using words that we give you or theming that we give you. So last time it was spring. This time isn't very far from spring. It's actually, we want to make it bright colors. So it's going to be Ghastly or Demonstro with bright colors. So every Monday we do Mischief Monday. Can you push the button? This stupid thing. I don't know what is going on with this camera. It's driving me crazy. Mischief Mondays, we want you to take a photo using the prompt that we give you every single Monday. And then by the end of the month, we're going to select one winner over the entire month. We're going to select our very favorite photo from the whole month. We'll make sure to share that. We'll probably have some runner-ups where we just show your photos and show you like how hard it is to choose our favorite, because so far it has been pretty hard seeing all the great pictures that you guys have out there. Make sure you use all the tags that we give you in the Instagram post.
It's one tag, hashtag Mischief Mondays, and please tag Mischief Toys.
Yep.
So I did notice some comments where people were saying, oh, when I searched the hashtag Mischief Mondays, I couldn't find, like I had to scroll to find Mischief Toys related stuff. And I just want to say, to alleviate everyone's worries, as long as your profile is public, as long as you use the hashtag Mischief Monday, and as long as you tag us on your photo, we will find it. I have been screenshotting. I save them in my phone every single time one comes through. I have it in a folder. At the end of the month, we will be choosing our winner.
Yeah, so at the end of the month, we'll select a winner that will win. It could be anything. It could be a mystery box just with all sorts of fun Mischief Toy stuff in it. It could be a proto. It could be an AP. It could be all those things, something in between. It's just going to be one of those things where you open it, you have no idea what's in there. And then what we hope is that you guys share that so we can see what you got. I think that'll be a whole lot of fun. Or should we share what it is beforehand? Or should we let it be a mystery for them?
Mystery. I like the idea of a mystery
have them post it.
because then people will go over to that person's Instagram, follow them, so it gets them some follows, and people will be wondering like, "Ooh, I wonder what they're gonna get." And it'll also sort of allow us to you can tell a lot by a person. I know this sounds crazy, but you can tell a lot by a person by like their style of doing things. So like if someone, for example, you know, maybe for their spring picture, their favorite color is pink. I'm just pulling this out of the air. But like we could do a bunch of pink stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I gotcha.
you might be able to tell like, you know, what you can sort of curate for somebody. Maybe. I don't know. It's just a thought. Or we might just pick it long before it's even a thing.
Any plans on coming to the middle states? So, yeah, we're trying to go to C2E2 next year.
Well, that's north.
So, yeah, that's sort of north, isn't it? But it's still in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Mid. So that's something that we really want to do. I think C2E2 will be a whole lot of fun for us. It would be the second big convention that we've ever done. Because we've only done New York, really, at this point. This stupid frickin' thing is really getting on my nerves. I'm ready to throw it out the window.
Well, don't do that because it'll be more broken.
Oh my God. I don't know if it's like, it's something going on that's syncing up or something. I don't know. So anyway, enter into Mischief Mondays and then you can win something really cool. And then we'll select our favorite thing, right? That's the whole plan.
Yeah,
but this week is bright colors.
Yeah, so favorite could mean most creative. Favorite could mean fits the theming really well. Favorite can mean most funny. Favorite can mean literally anything. You don't have to be the best photographer in the world. I value creativity as much as I do with, you know, what someone would consider beauty. You know, I value taking your time and like really putting effort into something. I value humor. I value so many things. So based off of what the themes are for the month, I mean, you know, it's Chris and I coming together and choosing our favorite.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with the who that posts the photo. It has to do with what the photo is, what speaks most to us.
Absolutely.
So to anyone who enjoys shouting the word rigged, fuck off. Because that's not going to happen. It's literally just...
So R. Perez, you bring up a good point. So it's, or not a good point, but you're making a comment here. I like to partake, but there are some talented ghastly photographers out there. Yeah, there are. However, don't let that make you not post. You should definitely post because you might post a photo that really resonates with Heather and I when we're picking our favorite. So make a post. Tag us. Use the hashtag. Have some fun while you're doing it. Why not? I used to partake in the Funko photo a day challenges all the time when they would do like a couple weeks on end. And I would do every single day. At least I tried. And I used to have so much fun doing that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, some of the things that Chris and I did were insane. But it started getting a lot more fun when we started taking our pops out of boxes. Because remember, in the beginning, we wouldn't take them out of box.
I have a picture of one where I caught something on fire on purpose in order to take a good picture.
I think it was more than one.
Last week was spring, this week bright colors, correct?
Yes.
Got a date for this month's call yet for Gastrocast Patreon? No.
Of right now, no. And there's a very good reason for it. So as you guys know, Chris was very sick. Luckily, he's feeling a lot better. He spit a loogie onto the floor today. It was really disgusting. So I don't know how much longer that's going to last. But things have been pretty crazy with us. We hope to announce something very soon about that date. We have to sit down and look at our calendar. But we will let you all know as soon as we figure it out.
Oh boy. Okay. It's almost like the camera's laughing at us at this point. Okay, one thing I did want to mention is 5 Points Fest. So I saw tons of photos and videos from over the weekend. Man, that looked awesome. That looked like so much fun.
Hold on. 1 minute to order your coven merch.
Oh God. Yeah, it's about over, my friends. You better hurry up and order your coven merch, otherwise it's gone. Can you submit multiple pictures in one post for Mischief Mondays, or is it one picture per week as a submission? If you want to post multiple pictures, I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Why not? Have fun with it. I used to do that all the time for the Funko Photo a Day challenge. Oh, you rock, dude. Thank you so much. But 5 Points Fest look great. And I think that I would really like to have a showing there. One thing I will mention is that Heather and I are not artists, so I don't feel comfortable going without an artist in tow. So I would really like to bring one of our artists with us, or maybe an artist that we collaborate with, and be there for that. I think that because we're not artists, I don't want to just set up shop and it's like we're selling figures that we have manufactured through other artists and we're selling it off as if we are the artist behind it, because that's totally untrue. So maybe next year we can look a little bit more into it, get in there, bring an artist or two with us, and have some fun. I think that would be really cool. Did we ever win anything from the Funko contest? I won from the Marvel Collector box, which is what started Gassercast. Our very first video shows my winnings. And Heather won one time with, she won a photo a day challenge with a Negan-like picture. That came out really good. She killed it. And then she won a Proto. I won a Proto, she won a Proto. Did you guys reveal the Ghastly Protectors tonight? Yes, we did. So we have Ghastly Protectors, Demonstro Protectors, Gargoyle Ghastly Protectors. So we got all the protectors, and they will go up for sale when, Heather?
They will go up for sale Tuesday, June the 11th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah. Look, there they all are. Look at that, baby.
I'm going to recap this again because I think it's very important with people going in and out. So, we are going to get, or put up, 2 different Ghastly size boxes. What is the difference? Well, there is no technical size difference. However, as you can see, our original Ghastly was sideways at one point. It had a wide box. Now, it's the same exact size as the box that we currently have. It's just sideways. So our Mischief Toys logo is on the top of this one, and our Mischief Toys logo is on the top of this one. Again, same size, but the logo is in the same spot on both of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it would be nice if you could figure out this camera situation when I'm trying to show everybody.
Believe me, I
our
wish I could,
protectors.
Heather. It's going to make me want to smash the fucking camera.
So, this one is labeled as wide style. In the description, you will find what Ghastly figures this will hold. This will only appropriately hold the wide style boxes, which are First Run Ghastly, Initiation Ghastly, and the original sideways box, wide box, common Ghastly. These were released in early 2022.
I figured out our problem, I think.
Good.
I'm
Can
not
I
worried
finish?
about it tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, these protectors, our Ghastly protectors, these will house all of the boxes. They won't house these ones properly because the logo will be on the logo and the flap will be on the side. Technically, you could put these guys in there, but this is specifically for every Ghastly besides the original 3. And then we're going to have to get off of here right after here because this is driving me up the wall. Sorry, guys. Right here, Demonstro box. This fits all the Demonstros very, very well. These are all 0.45 millimeters thick. They are very great quality. And then this is our Gargoyle box. All 4 have our Mischief Toys logo on the top. And they have a little tab in the back for locking purposes. But there is our logo. It's so amazing. So amazing. So if you're interested, we have gargoyles in packs of 1 for $10, in packs of 2 for $19, in packs of 4 for $36. Because we have a total of 4 gargoyles released so far. Demonstro, 1 is $8, 2 is $15, and 4 are $30. The wide box, we're only selling up to 2 at a time. 1 is $5 and 2 are $9. And the Ghastly box with the most variants, 1, $5, 2, $9, 5, $22, 10, $42. So basically, the more you buy, the more you save. So yeah, these go up for sale Tuesday at 10 a.m. And you will be receiving an email tomorrow with all of the details. Yes, you can buy 2 10-packs. We're not limiting the protectors. We are not limiting protectors.
I'm trying something else.
What are you trying?
I'm trying to hook it up somewhere else and see if it'll work.
Oh, okay.
Because this thing is driving me nuts. So hang tight, everybody. This is me trying to work on this live. Because I hate this stupid effing thing. All right. Let's see if it works. There. Okay. Hopefully it does not go off anymore.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Okay. So, Tuesday, this goes up for sale.
Monday, this.
That will go up for sale.
Now, we were calling it glitter, but this is our shimmer pin. I like the word shimmer.
Yeah.
Shimmer Pride pin, $15, limited to 175 pieces.
Bang, bang, baby.
Whew.
That's right. No, it's not an overheating issue, believe it or not. So I turned overheating off on the camera, so it'll melt before it turns off. It's hooked into my computer into a USB port. It needs the blue USB port instead of the regular one, based off of Google search. So I think that's the issue. It's what the issue is. I'm not trying to get too technical. It's the amount of data that's being transferred is the issue, and it can't handle it in the other USB port. Oh, well then it just went out again. So everything I just told you was a lie. Although that's what Google told me. Oh man, I hate this thing. I really do. I'm gonna have to buy something else because I can't stand it anymore. All right, look, I hate for it to all go sideways before we end, but that's it. That's all we got for you anyway. I have our brand new video coming up showing our Mischief Toys warehouse.
It's so much fun.
So that's going to go up right after this. So you're not going to not be with us anymore. You're going to be with us, but in a different way, a pre-recorded way. This video starts back in January, and it ends today. So you'll see from start to finish of this warehouse being built. Actually, I think the very first video is in November, but most of it gets done between about January and April. So you guys are going to see it very soon. In just the next few minutes. Thank you all for being here with us.
Yes,
thank you for
this has
for
been
being awesome.
such a great live, very informative for everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so sorry about the camera issues. I really wish that we had a better camera guy, but unfortunately we have a novice.
Oh, great.
So,
cool. Very nice. Look at that.
What tab will the pin be under? Pins are always under merch. You
Boom.
should know that by now, Mr. J.
Whoa, Heather.
I'm just giving him help.
Very, very.
But
she's
you
a lot.
have been around forever. Come on. Merch tab, guys. For real.
Right.
Merch tab. One other note. I am hoping to create, I will be creating a protectors tab. So these will be under protectors. Pin will be under merch, just like they always are.
So they'll be under protectors on Tuesday? Under a protectors tab on Tuesday, or no?
Tuesday, yes. Pin merch. Merch tab.
Okay, no, got that. Gotcha. Somebody's asking a question.
Protector tab.
Okay,
I said this
protector
like
tab.
10 times.
I'm just trying to be clear. All right.
I just said it.
That's it.
But we're not completely done because I really don't want to confuse people. Okay? I don't want to confuse people. Protectors, merch. Protectors, merch. If it is Ghastly, plush, or figure, it will be under Ghastly tab. If it is Demonstro, figure, or plush, which isn't even a thing, it will be under Demonstro tab. When Mortem comes along, it will be under Mortem tab. When other characters come along, it'll be under other character tabs.
Boom.
No protection for Tiki Ghastly yet. No, not yet. But maybe soon. If you guys love Tiki Ghastly enough and you buy a bunch of other Tiki Ghastlies, will there be another Tiki Ghastly? I don't know.
We'll find out.
But if you like him and more come, then we'll do protectors.
Heather's not going to kill me. I'm going to kill that camera. That's what we're going to do. All right, guys. We love you. We'll see you very soon. Watch our new video every week, every day this week upcoming. Watch our new warehouse video for Mischief Toys tonight. It's about to go up. I'm going to actually, you know what? I'm going to toggle it on.
Please hurry because Elgato's going to come in.
I know, but
hurry.
Hold on. Hey.
No, Sir Lance, Samantro Plush not confirmed. That is not even in the works as of right now. I can confirm that.
All right, the new video is now up, so go and watch it now. Thank you, guys. We love you. Enjoy the video.
Go like the video.
Go like the video and love it and everything else. All right, bye. We'll see you later. Bye.